Memories are stored in your brain, from what they say, from what I understand. And memories, in my opinion, are simply a copy of your experiences. Like, you're experiencing this stuff. Your brain, okay, is not you. You have nothing to do with your brain. Your brain is a part of the suit you're in that helps run the functions of the body. But what it does is it also copies experiences you have and files them away. And they call those memories. Now, what happens is when a similar situation comes up that you may have had in the past, the files read and then load all the feelings that you're going to have dealing with this current experience. So what that does really is it's controlling you. It's keeping you, like, it's just one of the many subsystems in this whole strange system of control we live in. So what it does is when you have an experience like, oh, that black dog bit me, and you think of the bite, you think of all that stuff, that memory has been kept in your system. So now when you're in a situation, oh, here comes a black dog, your memory will load that stuff. Almost like your memories are your cache, in a way. So when you have another experience with a black dog, you don't have to go through all the motions, or all those feelings won't be tied to it. But if they keep the memory, it's just like when you go onto a website and everything loads right away because you've been there before. You kept the cache, you kept the memory. So yeah, that controls in a subconscious way how you're going to feel about things going forward. So what that does is it keeps you from evaluating experiences in a normal, rational way, because it loads all the files from your last experience. It keeps you in a loop, in a trap. Like, every time you see a dog, you're gonna think about being bit. Maybe if your memory and your brain wasn't working against you, you'd have a more nuanced approach to things. Because, like, say it was a little hot dog, but because it's black, you still freak out, and you're like, well, I know I shouldn't. It's just it's not going to hurt me. But the black and the dog, you should be able to evaluate that as a separate experience yourself. Like, oh, wait a minute, this one's not going to bite me. That's a black dog, but you might not even think of the situation with the black dog. But your fucking brain will make sure you do. It'll call those files up. And it's hard to conceptualize how we inhabit the body. I've said before, I feel like we're broadcasting to here, and this is a bit of an antenna, because it's thought that the larger part of you, this energy being that you are, is somewhere else. And this only has a small part of you here. Enough divinity to animate these bodies that are around everywhere. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. So, your subconscious can really fuck you around. It's the same thing I described, like with the memories, the way they use memory. It's not sort of against you. That's part of, like, your subconscious. Subconscious, one morning you come out and you try to reach for a shelf, right? And you don't have your shoes on. For whatever reason, you can't reach it, okay? Now, when you come out, you don't have to look up there and go, can I reach that? Your subconscious tells you, well, don't even look at it. You know you can't do it. So, that becomes a problem when you can reach it. You know, and then so when you go out there, you're already thinking that it can't be done because your subconscious is already telling you no. And then if you have a bad experience from when you try to reach for it, your memory can load those files up and be like, see, this is why you really shouldn't try to reach it. So they work together. I don't know if any of that made sense, but if it did, God bless you. Don't blame the teacher, blame the school.